It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. You tune into Expresso, and I'm sure we all heard the phrase before, life is a marathon, it's not a sprint, right? Now, the same can be said when you are trying to quit smoking. It's not an event, but it is a journey. And today, we dive into how to quit smoking with Nicorette, the ultimate partner who believes you can do it. And head of self-care Sub-Sahara Africa, Siwe Mpele, is here to give us insight into how to start that journey. Sane, lovely to have you on the couch.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so this is a topic that many smokers out there probably broached and asked questions about and wanted to know how, but here we go. Let's give some valuable information this morning in terms of providing help and support. What differentiates your team at Nicorette from maybe other cessations out there wanting to help people? But because I mean, Nicorette is one of those things that comes to mind when you first think about stopping.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, it's very important to know that, I mean, Nicorette isn't any nicotine replacement therapy isn't a silver bullet that's going to sort of help you quit overnight. There's a couple of things where Nicorette is helping you through that journey. And the first thing to understand in that journey is the decision. It's an amazing decision to want to quit smoking. As the first step, as the smoker, as soon as you've made that decision, the tools that Nicorette has got there for you, for example, is we've got a really wide range of products, depending on your nicotine dependency of where you can start. So somebody who is casually, potentially smoking socially, maybe 2 or 3 a day, it's very different to somebody who's smoking through 20 a day. So that's bespoke support based on product or based on how you can manage your triggers, which is the main thing to understand and to get through is the key thing. So we offer the wide range of products. We've also got, if you go to our website, nicorette.co.za, we have got a quit guide that helps you, also helps to manage those triggers, manage those behaviors. Behavioral therapy is very important during your quit journey.
Yeah.
And also in understanding, also on our website, we've got a tool to help you understand your actual nicotine dependence, therefore where to start and how that journey is going to go.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, because I don't think a lot of people, I mean, yes, you can make that decision, right?
Yes.
But there's various other factors that come into play as well. And this is where there's resources available, like you said, on your website to understand where you are in this journey and what you need to do and what product you need to look out for. Is a way that people can get in touch and talk to someone. What other resources are available?
So the most successful, one of the most successful ways to ensure you're quitting smoking, along with sort of a nicotine replacement therapy, alongside understanding your own triggers and your own challenges that would come along the way, is to speak to your healthcare professional. They understand your journey. They understand how best the medicine, at the end of the day, this is a medicine, works alongside what works best for you. And sometimes it depends on, what's the reason for quitting smoking? Are you trying to get pregnant? Are you trying to train for a marathon? Those things can work very differently, and sort of depending on your health state at the time and what you're working towards, that support from a healthcare professional is quite important over and above that. And so we work quite closely with healthcare professionals all over South Africa, so doctors, pharmacists, in order to be able to help and provide
to guide.
Support. Yes.
Because, I mean, it's one thing to take that first step and say, I want to stop smoking, but it's the follow-through. That is the most important thing. So what are some of the major challenges? If somebody's listening out there this morning wanting to stop smoking, it's been on the back of the mind the whole time. They want to, the time has never been right, because I believe, if you're smoking, you're addicted. There's the nicotine addiction. There's always a reason to continue smoking, because it's just the way it goes with addiction, isn't there?
Absolutely.
But I mean, what are some of the challenges? If you make the decision, you put your foot down, I'm not doing it anymore, I think we need to recognize the challenges and what are we in for in that journey.
Absolutely. So one of the major challenges is going to be your triggers. So are you waking up in the morning, you make your coffee first thing in the morning, and then,
So routine.
Exactly, your habits.
Yeah.
I've got to have my coffee and I've got to have my cigarettes in the other hand. Identifying that as a trigger, already now you, along with your friend or your partner that you live with or with your healthcare professional, can now plan your substitutions around that. Is it then partly what's your other routine that you're replacing that with, along with nicotine replacement therapy as you go on your day. Some of them aren't habitual. Some of them are a stress trigger. You might have other triggers that happen during the day, and something happens and you just have to leave the office, and I need a breath of fresh air, so to speak.
Yeah.
And how do you manage those things that aren't quite, those triggers that aren't quite as routine and habitual? So, yeah, those are some of the challenges. And look, realistically, every now and then somebody does fall off the boat.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do relapse. And it's important to know that it's part of the journey. It's part of the learning journey. Those challenges are part of sort of knowing, okay, it didn't work. My strategy that time didn't really work. Next time this happens, I'm going to try something else.
Yeah.
And that's also part of the beauty of the Nicorette range.
Yeah.
It's not a one-size-fits-all. It's quite a few products within it. And if the gum isn't working for you for whatever reason, there's something else to try that could work.
I wanted to ask you
this.
this. What is your message, I think, to those who would like to stop smoking but considering using Nicorette?
Key message. Well, the first thing is, as you say, the decision has been made to quit smoking. So therefore, inherently, you've already built that, we'll call it willpower, as a first starting point. And willpower is very, very important as a starting point. On top of that, and identifying and understanding your triggers is the most important thing, so you can change that behavior. So willpower plus your behavioral changes is very important. And then to help manage those withdrawals and those cravings, that's where Nicorette comes in, your nicotine replacement therapy.
And make sure to use the right product.
Correct.
Because, like you said, everyone is different.
Correct.
Sure, Sonia, this is look, it's a big topic, and I know that there's viewers out there who started that journey but maybe relapsed or so. But I think the key here is to make that decision, know why you're making the decision, know that there's help and products available out there, and stick to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an incredible journey, and anybody who's been through it and gotten through to the end knows that there's an incredible prize and health waiting on the other side for you. So, we look forward to anybody else that needs that.
Love it. Look how excited you are. I love it. You love your job.
I do.
Love
Every
your
day.
job. So there you have it. Of course, you at home right now have the power to do absolutely anything. And when it comes to quitting smoking, Nicorette is there to offer the helping hand to assist you in achieving your goals.